Very good morning to you. This is Kasarani Apple Club channel coming to you live from Tamasha Eldoret. We are underway here this morning and we have a hot clash here between Boniface Karanja ST and Morgan. The race is now 1-1. It is a race to 5 and we still have 8 more frames to go on a race to 4 now. It is Morgan on the table. That was a very good shot from Morgan. These are two top professional players in the country playing a very good game here. This is a heated clash indeed. Morgan is on the reds while Boniface Karanja is on the yellows. The game doesn't look to be so much open that one can go for it. You can see Morgan is trying to play tactical there to close the top left corner pocket, but it doesn't go as he wishes. Now he allows the stick back on the table. It is now stay on the table on the yellows. Very tactical player, this one. The game is still too early to call, but you never know. This is a game of pool. These top players can go for any game at any given chance. And a player of a stage of ST can do magic. Very calculated moves there. The game now seems to be a little bit open. He manages to roll the yellow ball near the middle pocket and rolls it on the left top corner pocket. The game will be good. Oh no, it doesn't go as intended. Now it's Morgan back on the table and he is on the reds and he doesn't seem to have a clear shot, but he's gonna try and make something work, which is a bank shot. Plays the bank shot, but unfortunately he misses. Now it's ST back on the table once more. The game now seems to be very much open than before, and the game seems to be finishable for a player of Boniface stage. Tries to put one of the two yellows to the middle pocket, which could make the game more finishable. Go here, there goes the stay. That was a very good shot. Yeah. This is Tamasha Eldoret Extravaganza. We are on the round of 16. And this is the last day of the 4-day event. And today we know someone is gonna walk away with 100,000 Kenyan shillings in the singles event. And I also urge you to stay tuned for the mouth-watering clash final of the team's event, pitting Kasarani Tides versus the Chana Knights. That is the one. That is the one for the ages. It is really indeed a very, very, very good game. There goes a stay against the last yellow ball, and I think you only need to manage his white, and the rest will be a formality. It's still very, very, very early morning in Eldoret. The pool players and fans are streaming in here. Staying tuned and set for the final matches with the Tamasha extravaganza. That was a very good shot from ST, and he leaves himself with a straight black on the right bottom corner pocket. That should be able to take him to 2 against Morgana. There he goes, ST, and the ST takes the leader. It is 2-1 against Morgan. It is ST's turn to break the next frame. Stay tuned, and I urge you to send comments. We hear your views, send the predictions, and also send your views on the person whom you are supporting. Welcome, this is Kasarani Pool Club channel, coming to you live from Eldoret, Tamasha. It is now ST back on the table to break the 4th frame of the match. He plays, but there is a dry break, and he allows now Morgan back on the table. It is still an open table. You can either pick either with the 2 balls, yellow or the reds, and I think Morgan decides to go for the yellows because they seem to be better positioned. But I think this is a long frame to go for. There's still not an open frame yet, but I think his intention is to go for the game and maybe do a reverse dish, but we wait and see. Morgan plays trying to open up the yellow ball on the left corner pocket, but he isn't lucky. Oh, that is a foul. Morgan gives away a foul to ST and allows ST aka Jinta back on the table. ST contemplates on which right shot to make because this is a frame that really matters to him and also Morgan. It is a race to 5 and the scoreline is 2-1 in favor of Boniface Karanja. In other updates also, the other Kasarani Pool Club player Loto Kiptalam is leading Mchana's Semio 3-1, happening on 3rd table from the screen. You can catch Lotto and Simu's game on Mchana's pool channel as we bring you the Boniface Karanja's game and Morgan. There goes a stay. Tries to open up his stack red balls, but unfortunately it doesn't go as he wished. But still, the frame still looks so good. He just make the right decision and be precise. He will be able to call the game. He still tries to open up the two red balls near the middle pocket, but the white goes in between through them. This is a player that is known of taking some good time on the table, making sure that everything is right, and he makes sure that he has made the right decision and everything to precision. It is still not an open frame that one can say can go for and call it. But as I've told you before, these are two formidable players who can do the magic anytime, any particular angle of the game. However much it may seem hard, but they have the aura to go for any game, anytime. It is still Boniface Karanja on the table against the Reds. We thank our viewers for watching the match through our channel. Thank you. That is a very good shot from ST. He's a formidable player. I urge you to send the comments, share your thoughts and predictions. Boniface tries to put in the red on the middle pocket, but left middle pocket, but unfortunately it doesn't make it now, allowing Morgan back on the table. So Morgan trying to roll the ball on the left corner pocket, but he has left it again. This is a high intense game full of pressure from the fans. And the players themselves are feeling the heat indeed. It is Morgan back on the table against the 4 yellows. I think he's trying to cut on the ball on the right middle pocket, and he makes it very well, but unfortunately he has put his other yellow ball on the rail, not having a very clear shot, but may go for a bank after putting the ball on the left top corner pocket. He tries to play a good white, and I think he has a shot. Do we wait and see? Wow, what a good shot from Morgan, and is able to also see the ball in the middle below corner pocket. Morgan plays in a very good shot, and I think the game should be now 2-2. The black ball is so direct. The frame is 2-2. Now we go for the 5th frame. It is a race to 5. coming to you live here from Tamasha Eldoret. We hear the fans, Boniface Karanja's teammate Domi cheering on his fellow compatriot and telling him to be calm, to amakinike. We wait and see. It is the fifth frame and it's Morgan on the table breaking this particular frame. It is a race to three now for the two players as they only need three frames to take the match. Thank you for those who are watching us all over the country and international. I urge you to send comments, send your predictions, and whom you wish to win the match. Share your ideas and thoughts here, and we'll be able to respond to them and read them out. Morgan is on the yellows and he plays a snooker. This is a very, very tactical match. Not easy to call it yet. Still commits a foul. And now Morgan is on the table, having a free shot. Still contemplating which balls to choose. Pardon me, the game is still an open frame, not a closed table yet. Is Morgan the table going for the reds and trying to be calm, taking his valuable time and ensuring that he's very precise and not distracted, not to make any mistake, because he knows the kind of opponent he is facing. Morgan plays the red, trying to open up the game and go for it, but he misses the shot terribly. Now it's ST back on the table, but as things stand, it is still early to call this particular frame. Boniface takes his time. I think he decides to go for the yellow ball next to the left top corner pocket, trying to seal the hole. But unfortunately, the ball goes in. The Boniface Karanja contemplates. I think he's trying to open up his two yellow balls that are in the ring. He tries to do a combination shot, but he changes his mind. Decides to do a connection on the two yellow balls in the top right corner pocket. It is still stay back on the table, and it's still stay on the table, trying to figure out all the possible scenarios. He's trying to do a punk shot or a snooker shot. And I think he plays a very, very good shot. And it is a snooker. Morgan plays so very well and is able to find his red ball that was lying in between the left rail, between the middle pocket and the left top corner pocket. Still tries to go for a combination shot and hope for support from the red ball on the left bottom corner pocket. Left rail between the middle pocket and the left top corner. Still tries to go for a combination shot and hope for support from bottom corner pocket. This is Morgan on the table. He makes a very good shot and opens up his ball, red ball. And I think he's now trying to go for the frame. We wait and see. That was a good shot also from Morgan. But the white ball doesn't go as intended as he overruns it. But I think he still has a recovery ball. It's a good shot for Morgan. He only needs one last red ball and a good white before we call the game a formality. Morgan plays a good shot, trying to open up the black, but unfortunately he isn't lucky able to open up the black. But I think he's gonna roll the black ball in the right bottom corner pocket, and he misses it. Now it's Boniface Karanja back on the table. You can hear the fans outside here. Do me and the well-known noisemaker telling us Stipanga kazi pole pole. It is now ST against the yellow balls, and he's gonna try to pocket the yellow ball in the middle of the table, then trying to find a good white for the two. With the yellow balls on the rail, and if he does a good shot, we should be able to call this game. Steve plays in a very good game, and I think the game really looks very good and finishable. It is ST Boniface Karanja on the table, and it is now ST against the black bowler to take him up 3 frames to 2 against Morgan. ST takes the lead, punishing Morgan's mistake after failing to put the last black ball. Now, ST has an advantage. Can you send in your comments and predictions on the ongoing match? In the other updates, Lotto is leading. No, I'm sorry. The game between Lotto and Simeo is 3-3. It is now 2 frames needed for one to take the game home. There is a crazy scenario here that has happened. Morgan has played out of turn, and there is still a debate here whether it is a foul or it is a loss of frame. Things are getting heated in here, and we wait and see the outcome of the decision of the refs. They're being engaged, and it seems they have reached an agreement, a decision that it is a foul, but not a loss of frame. Now it is Boniface Karanja back on the table. You can see one player furious, Morgan, but we wait. The game is at pause and at hold for now. Let me take my water break. She'll be back. The game is back. Welcome back. The decision has been made that it is a foul, but not a loss of frame, as first feared by Morgan. Now it is a step back on the table, and I think he's gonna go for the reds that are well positioned here. The scores are 3-2 in favor of Boniface Karanja. It is getting heated in here. Tensions are high. The game is in high stakes. It's a high stakes game. ST aka Jinte trying to take his time, trying to choose the right ball to go for it. On the third table, the score update. Kiptalam aka Lotto is leading Simiyu 4-3, and he is on the hill. You can see the house is full of Mchana players and Kasarani fans and players also. Fans are jittery inside here. Everyone is cheering on their players, and at times pressure gets too much. We get heated exchanges over here, but it is only a game of pool and a sport to enjoy. ST is on the table playing the Reds. This is a very crucial frame for ST to take him to up, and Morgan is trying to chase the one frame to make things draw. The Lotto and Semi match is attracting a lot of interest. It's attracting a lot of interest across. ST connects two reds and he plays his one red ball into the yellow ball, and now he doesn't have a clear shot. He's now taking his time to pick up the right angle to take up the next shot. It is Morgan back on the table. Against the yellows, trying to take up the next angle and maybe play in a snooker. And he really doesn't measure the speed of the white, and he overruns it, and now he stays back on the table with an open game. I think he's trying to contemplate to go for the cut, sharp cut in the middle left pocket. We wait and see his decision. Thank you for our viewers who are streaming in. We urge you to share your thoughts on the predictions of the live match. It is still on the table to take his valuable time to make sure that he makes a very, very good and a proper decision to be able to finish the game. Stick tries to go for the safety shot, but I think Morgan having clear shots. And again, it is Domi, the Kasarani tried player, trying to tell Gente to calm down. Calm down. Morgan plays in a very good shot and is able to open up his yellow frozen ball. There's Morgan on the table against the yellow balls. I think Morgan is contemplating. Try to go for a safety shot. He still takes his time because this is really a crucial frame. As he is trailing one face. What a good bank shot from Morgan. He is a very formidable player as well. Morgan tries now to play the yellow ball at the middle of the table, but he is really worried about the black will be displaced and he may be able to lock up the black. But wait and see. Morgan tries to play the ball and he misses it terribly. Now it is a stay back on the table. It is a stay back on the table. The frame and the royals really look good to go for. You can send in your predictions of the game here. ST decided to go for the game as it looks very, very, very good to go for. He's now trying to open up the pocket and try to look right for the other red, and will be able now to kill off the game. He plays in and gets a good white. He plays in a very good shot, and I think the black really looks very straight, and this is a formality. ST takes a 2-0 photo advantage. The other game on the other table, it is still Lotto leading Simeo by 4-3. The game between Lotto and Simeo seems to be going for a decider. It is a decider now between Lotto and Simeo. The game is on the hill, and they are going for the last frame, which is a decider. Back here, the scores are 4-2 in favor of ST, aka Jinte. ST has taken a break, and after it resumes, we will be back for the commentary. Stay tuned, send in your comments and thoughts and your predictions. We will be able to air them out. welcome back. It is ST on the table on the hill, and only needing this particular frame to take the game, the match. General, that is a good shot from ST, and I think he has a good white position, and the game should be a formality after he pockets in the red ball, which he does it perfectly and slots it perfectly. And now I stay again as a black ball. And I think should be able to call in the game, and ST wins the game. Yeah. Kasarani fans, led by their team manager, Stanjogu, they are very jubilant and happy, but unfortunately, they have lost the Lotto game. Simi has won and proceeds to the next game. Thank you. This was KB, your commentator for today. Thank you.